Guys, welcome back to another hair treatment video. Today we're going to be making a very potent hair oil that is going to do wonders for your hair. So the first ingredient you're going to be needing is your hibiscus leaves. Here in Nigeria, we know this as the zobo leaves, the one you use in making your zobo drinks. Yes. So if you suffer from hair loss, premature graying, thinning, dandruff, dryness, breakage, or even split ends, hibiscus can be your magic remedy. It contains vitamin A, B, C, flavonoids, amino acid, mucilage fiber, antioxidant that will nourish your hair, promoting growth and volume. Now you need your rosemary. Rosemary contains anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. It also contains vitamin B6, iron, calcium, which promotes blood circulation in the scalp, stimulating hair follicles and thereby improving growth and strength. It also prevents dandruff and premature graying of the hair. Okay, so the next ingredients you're going to be needing right now are your cloves. Yes, you all know the unending benefits of cloves. They contain high level of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory agents, vitamin K, eugenol, which promotes hair growth and strength by improving the blood circulation on the scalp. Cloves also help protect the scalp from dandruff, itchiness, flakiness, and even hair loss. It also adds a healthy shine to the hair. So I counted about 10 to 12 hibiscus leaves. Note that you can use the fresh one, the hibiscus flower. You can use that if that is what you have. That is what is readily available to you, whichever one you have. Then I added about 1.5 tablespoons of rosemary. This is my own measurement. You can go higher, you can go lower with yours, as I always say. It depends on what you're using it for, maybe for personal or for industrial purpose, whatever it is. So at the same time, I also added about 1.5 tablespoons of cloves. Yeah, for your rosemary, you can get maybe the fresh one as well. It can also do the work. So when I was done adding all of that, I'm going to now blend this in my blender. I'm not going to blend it to be very fine. I'm going to just give it a very coarse blend. So this is what it was looking like when I was done blending. It was very coarse. It wasn't fine like a powder. So you have to scrape out the corners of your blenders, because these things can be really, really sticky and staining as well. So do not panic when you see it stain your blender. Okay, so I'm going to now transfer this into my glass jar. So I just use a glass jar today because it kind of helps infusion and also keep the nutrients intact without removing or adding anything from a plastic jar. So once I was done transferring, it is now time for my carrier oil, and my first carrier oil today will be my olive oil. You know me and olive oil will go way back, yeah. So I'm going to be adding a 1/2 cup of olive oil. That should be about 80 something mil, I think so, thereabouts. So I added about 1/2 cup of my olive oil, and then at the same time I'm going to be getting my second carrier oil, which is obviously my coconut oil. These oils I just mentioned are very lightweight. That's why I love them so much. You can use other oils like almond oil, whatever it is you want. Okay, so I'm going to be adding about the same quantity of my coconut oil as well, the 1/2 cup as well. And yeah, the next oil I'm going to be adding is my rosemary infused oil. This is just rosemary infused in carrier oils. So I also added about the same quantity, the same 1/2 cup. And yeah, that was all that for my carrier oils. You can add any other oil you choose, your jojoba oil, your almond oil, whichever oil of your preference, right? So I gave this a very good mix, and this was what it looked like once I was done mixing. Now you can choose to go higher with your oil, you can choose to go lower. It all depends on the quantity you're going for, and make sure you use a very, very airtight container for this. Okay, so once I was done with all of that, I am going to proceed to double boiling. You know how we do it here now. We always double boil. We never boil directly, we never heat directly, and we always boil on very low heat so as to allow infusion. Okay, now for whatever reason you don't like boiling yours, you can just keep this process and then proceed to storing it in a very cool place for a couple of days. The longer you store it, the more it infuses. But I like to I like to hasten up the process by double boiling first. And once I was done with it, this was what I have. So I'm going to now take it away to store in a very cool place. I left it for about 3 to 4 days. I think it was about 4 days before I brought it out, and this was what we have. Now, I gave this a really good mix just to shake and mix up the ingredients that are settled at the bottom of my glass. Now, the next thing now is to extract my oil, to separate my oil from the chaff, and I'm going to be using this sieve cloth. You can either make use of a wig cap or an handkerchief, whatever it is that has tiny holes that is not going to allow for easy penetration of your ingredients. Okay, so once I was done, I'm going to pour my oil into the cheesecloth just so to extract the oil. And as usual, you're going to have to squeeze. You're going to have to squeeze out all those oil. You don't want anything to be left behind. You don't want to lose any of those goodness, yeah? So just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze till you're sure everything is out. Okay? So this was what my oil was looking like once I was done with the whole sieving. I still have a little bit of tiny particles left in there, but it's for personal use, so I can make do with that. So I'm going to be adding my Jamaican black castor oil now. Yeah, so Jamaican black castor oil has been known to nourish the hair follicles and stimulating hair growth. So I have it in this little bottle that I just transferred there. I used about 1 teaspoon of this because black castor oil is a very heavyweight and sticky oil, so you don't want to have it too much in your products. Yeah. Next up is my peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is an essential oil that also acts as a preservative. It promotes blood circulation in the scalp, stimulating hair follicles. It also reduces itching and dandruff. So I added a couple of drops of this. So the next thing I'm going to be adding right now is my tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is also an essential oil that helps to get rid of dandruff, prevents hair loss and hair lice. Yeah, it also acts as a preservative. Tea tree oil also increases hair growth and improves the overall scalp health. So once I was done adding that, I'm going to give this a good mix. Now you can choose to go further with your essential oil, maybe your citrus oil, whatever essential oil that you're comfortable with, it's okay. So once I was done with all of that, I am now going to transfer into my applicator bottle just so it can make application even easier. I actually got a very good amount of this oil, and that was even more than I expected. I had to use other bottles as well. And I was very happy with it because that means I'm going to use this for a longer period of time. Yeah. So this was all the full bottles I was able to get. It is quite a lot. It's actually quite a lot. I'm not going to lie. And I love it that way because that means more oil for me for a longer period of time. So you can see the color through the transparent bottle. You can see how pretty it is. And you can also, let me show you how lightweight this oil is. Like, it is very, very lightweight. It's just going to melt into your hair. It's going to just sink into your hair. This is how lightweight this oil is. And yes, guys, you're going to enjoy this. You're going to enjoy the maximum benefit. Your hair is going to grow. Your hair is going to get stronger. As a matter of fact, your hair is going to love it. Your hair is going to thank you for this. Now, let me show you how I apply this oil. My hair is already in protective style and also fully moisturized. I use the LCO method of moisturizing. Let me show you again how lightweight this oil is. So do you see that? Just as light as water. So I started off with applying it on my edges. Guys, if you have any problem spot, any problem area, maybe you have bald spots, whatever the problem area might be, just apply this oil. It is going to do wonders. It is going to grow your hair and you're going to see your results. You're going to see visible results within 2 weeks of applying this oil. So once you're done applying the oil, you have to go in with a gentle head massage, with a gentle scalp massage for a couple of minutes. And then don't forget to apply to your strands as well, not just your scalp. Your strands also need that goodness to prevent frizziness, breakage, split ends. And you have to apply this oil 3 times in a week after moisturizing your hair. 3 times in a week is perfect. It's not something you have to go in every day. And yeah, you can see the healthy shine it added to my hair, which is really, really pretty. Thank you so much guys for watching. My name is Oluchi Caroline and I hope you found this video really helpful. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.